What they do is that Arteta has spent 1.3 billion to defend and rely on corners. And you are telling me that if you get a draw out of Anfield playing that kind of nonsense is acceptable? Arsenal didn't come out to play.
And when you are used to losing, like my guys here, then you now win one match. It's like, oh my god! It's been long to have this kind of feeling that. We are serving God.
And we always provide
We are serving the living God.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. And we are back again, Solo Sports Predict TV. And I am fresh, and I'm here with men that matters in the society. See them for here now. Omenka day here. This is the Manu man. We have Mr. Fun, another Manu brother. Then we have Mr. Bims, the Gunners spokesman. And then we have Mr. Q. The man that is just there, but he knows a lot about football. So, of course, you know, the week 3 of Premiership just end. And you know as it be now, some people lost, some people won, some people have been losing and they are still losing. Some people managed to win finally, you know, after praying and fasting, you know. And some people are just there, no bearing, but all the same, everywhere marama, you understand? So I want to ask my guys, how do you feel? Like, how was the weekend in total? Like, just tell me how you just feel about the week. You understand? This last week.
Joy won't kill me.
Overjoy.
Overjoy.
One day.
Chop knuckle. Nobody sit on my side.
See that? We drink our enemies. Yes. See, now that tears put it over. I hope you guys know what's part of it.
I don't want to share that.
Why are you singing now? I'm on 6 points.
Yes.
I was shouting.
So,
can you feel these people?
Thank you for schooling this guy. Thank you for schooling this guy.
Cube,
make your head small.
anything you want this weekend, just let us know.
Yes.
We will sort you out. What you did just now is make him quiet. I'm on 6 points.
Yes.
That is on 4 points, I guess.
Yes.
You are the loudest. Ow! Yeah.
Our joy is contagious. You better touch me. Better touch me.
You know they say about me.
No, I think the next one. No, it's not just a single fan for everybody. I think they are bullying you because they are too here.
Okay. Next time we're going to
get a personal fan.
You know, see how now. You know they see how the thing be. Sometimes, some weekend you feel cry. Some weekend you feel just laugh. They happy. So plenty weekends you go just cry they go. So I can understand why these two men wait by my side here. Yeah, you understand? They don't too cry. They don't too cry back to back. So you know, finally, they had a reason to to be happy. Just a little bit. And I made that thank God say now international week with day. Yeah. So at least tears will be suspended till maybe like maybe another 2 weeks before we come back.
They are meeting Man City. They are meeting Chelsea.
Chelsea will not get sponsor. Chelsea will not get sponsor. You don't carry one championship. We will give you the nothing.
They started.
Don't be judge.
You get 2 weeks to feel the pain, go marinate.
So you don't see I'm not saying the weekend go well. You understand? It went for some people, it did not go, but we'll start from the first match. Of course, you know the first match that Chelsea, the world champions, that then starts the weekend. You know we roll now. So Chelsea won by 2-0 against Fulham, and that was a London derby match. That's a very strong match, and indeed the match was very, very strong. It was, it was so intense. But thank God, as the world champions, they went away with 3 points. So I want to ask you now, how you see that match? Chelsea started the weekend. How you see that match?
Well, it was a beautiful match, to go by, watching the match and analyzing it. But I think VAR in the English Premier League has a very long way to go, because first of all, it took a lot of time before the referee could get a final say about if the ball was a penalty or not. And in my opinion, that ball was not a penalty. It was too harsh. He was trying to. It's a defender that was trying to do all he could just to keep the ball away from his arm. It's not like, oh, okay, probably if they are they want to score you, maybe you need to put your hands in your pocket or you need to tie your hands or something like that. The guy tried to shield the ball and he raised his arms up. Do you understand? So I don't think that's too harsh for me. I don't. What's the rules? Have been a penalty.
But what's the rules? He raised his hand.
He raised his hand up. There's nothing he could do there. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
It's part of football. It's part of football.
But yeah, it's a contact game. But I don't think that is just too harsh for me. I don't think that should have been rewarded as a penalty. Because that's it changed the trajectory of the match, because if you're in the English Premier League, if you are leading by 1-0, as in you have to buckle up and work very hard, because 1-0 doesn't mean anything. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? You see teams, they come back from 1 goal down and they still win. Do you get? But when they gave them the penalty and they had to score the penalty, it was already 2-0, so they lost morale, they weren't too agitated to play like when they started the match. Do you understand?
Yeah.
If the match, that penalty wasn't given, I'm sure Fulham would have, probably came back and gave us a more exciting match. But immediately they gave them the penalty, which in my opinion shouldn't have been rewarded as a penalty.
But there was enough time, because I know Chelsea scored that goal like early minutes of that second half. So I think there was still like extra, probably 40 minutes or so, or 30-something minutes for the game to change. If actually you can't use the penalty as an excuse for not playing well.
That goal that was cancelled. I don't know reason why it was cancelled. Because the defender that stepped on the guy that scored that goal that stepped on the guy, he was already behind him. And I don't think the goal should have been cancelled. It should have been rewarded to Fulham. That ball should have been the first goal of 1-0.
But why did he not step on?
No, like it's not enough penalty, because he was behind him. It wasn't like they met face to face.
It wasn't even intentional.
Yeah, it wasn't intentional. So that should have.
It's just a small mistake that happened in the build-up play that led to the goal. So I think the goal should have stood, and I don't think the penalty that was awarded to Chelsea should have stood as well, because I believe it was just too harsh on the player while they rewarded the penalty.
But is this the first time we're experiencing goal scored with something like that? Maybe like a foul, the kind of foul like that, and VAR will now call back, then they'll cancel.
That speaks a lot about Chelsea. I've been saying this thing, and there's something about Chelsea that we need to investigate. Allegedly. I feel that Chelsea get VAR open. Against Crystal Palace, they run one. Against Fulham, they cancel goals, still give them penalty. I don't decide to say, I get better things to do with my weekend first than to waste my 90 minutes watching this loud team. So you settle down, take your time, watch Chelsea match.
It's so unfortunate that
you don't miss your 90 minutes.
A Man U fan
to do with 90 minutes.
Talking this way, but
I don't say like Chelsea, but in all fairness, even if let's give Chelsea their flowers, which I hardly ever do. Chelsea's team is a force to be reckoned with. And the more they continue playing, the more they improve, the more they improve.
You know one thing about Premier League? People they look at me like say, oh, that's why I like Liverpool and Chelsea. No matter how bad it is, they find a way to win. Now you go talk to Joe, now you go talk say foul, they don't collect 3 points on that. The good thing is that they know they replay Premier League match. No INEC, you know if you go protest, nothing. They know what to do. Once they move, they have won, they have collected their 3 points, and they are happy. That is just the truth, and it's still, we cannot still remove it from the team. Regardless of what happened in the VAR room or whatever, they still played well. They ball. Yeah, I hate to say it, but are they jealous there? They don't even collect Garnacho on top of the whole matter. Do you understand? I don't get it. Like, I'm jealous of the way Chelsea does business, how that club is won. Like, as a Man U fan, I wish I had a Chelsea owner. The way they sell, the way the club is run, that club, in no time they will be winning the Premier League. If they don't win it this season, I'll be shocked if they don't win this season. They are my hidden favorite, but I cannot say it out because of.
You already said that.
I did not say it out.
You already said
that. So, Mr. Bims, did you watch the match? What are your thoughts? What are your thoughts? Just tell us what you feel about the match.
For the VAR, it's not a single person's decision. There are a couple of people that watch it, check over and over before they come to a decision. So wherever there's a VAR decision, I don't want to argue it, because like you said, Premiership is not a place you have to go back to INEC or probably go to the court and you understand. So it is part of football. Even if it's Odoro, it is part, you understand? Yes. It is part of football. Yeah. After the 90th minute, anything you want to say is an excuse. So Chelsea won, they're a good team, they have young guys that they are coming together and blending up. Their new guys are actually performing far more than you expect because they're just coming into the team and they are performing this good. So it was a good game for them.
Okay.
But I don't see them winning the Premier League.
Chelsea allegedly deep transfer to all those people.
Open. Allegedly.
Especially this man, they call
Mr. Don't mind.
Mr. Fong, go see truth. He no ever talk true. He will never.
Open transactions they fly during
that. They were all getting credit.
Open transactions they fly.
So Chelsea,
allegedly.
Yeah. So Chelsea now opened the weekend and they went to this thing, 3 points, and we are moving to Man City. Man City Brighton. Like, come on, man. That game cut my ticket. My 5 tickets were played. Only that game cut my ticket. What was I even thinking? Man City. Can you guys tell me what is happening to Man City? Tell me.
Blame you. You know,
I love what's happening to them. A loss for them is a win for me. So I don't care about them.
They same Manchester.
And we are playing Manchester in our next leg, and I'm happy they are in their bad form. Meaning we are winning that game.
Mr. Q, what did happen to Man City?
Well, I don't think anything is wrong with Manchester City. You know, in life, a dynasty always comes to an end. You know, there was a time Chelsea was top echelon in the football dynasty, and a time came whereby Chelsea were even struggling.
Sorry to cut you off. If you want to talk with dynasty, right? You can start with Chelsea. You go first start with Liverpool. That you started wrong already. Liverpool start, finish. Man U join, finish. Liverpool join, finish. Which one be Chelsea started dynasty? Chelsea never even get dynasty before they all start one. You never have a dynasty.
Chelsea had the world champion.
For you to have a dynasty, you have to have won something for very long.
I think you're talking about a club that runs 4-5 seasons.
Hold on.
Chelsea have not done it.
We're talking about dynasty.
Chelsea have not done it. Chelsea have not done it. Chelsea have not won.
Why are you mentioning people who
have had dynasty?
Who are the not winning? After that, you mentioned it.
So all this argument now, they don't say you mention Chelsea.
Yes, Chelsea.
Okay, Omenka, I retract my statement.
Thank you.
Okay.
When you're talking about dynasties in the English Premier League, talk about Liverpool first of all. You talk about Manchester United.
You don't make another mistake. You don't make another mistake. You don't make another mistake. You don't make another finish again. When you talk about dynasty, you start with Liverpool. Why you Liverpool, Arsenal? Oh yeah, do it again.
Why are you calling Arsenal here?
Action. Oh yeah, talk again.
When you talk about football dynasty. Talk about Liverpool Football Club, the Manchester United.
Are you dancing to his tune?
I don't understand.
Liverpool Football Club comes first, then Manchester United, then you talk about Arsenal, then Chelsea.
Arsenal.
Yeah, because you can Arsenal has a couple of records.
Arsenal.
They went unbeaten in the season.
Yes, now.
It has
49 unbeaten.
They are not the only ones that have done it.
Unbeaten.
Another club has done unbeaten.
In a season.
Another club has
Can
done it.
anybody have this?
In the Premiership.
Yes, I've forgotten it.
Why have you forgotten?
Nobody.
Why did you
I'm
forget?
not even joking.
Nobody.
Another club has done it.
Nobody. No.
I think
pray.
it's.
You think nothing.
I think it's.
You think nothing.
Leicester.
South
No,
Point.
Leicester City. But that time it was in 19 something. It was up to about 14 games. That's why they don't relate their own as unbeaten. But it was just 14 games in the Premier League that time. But another club has actually been.
I'm talking about the English Premier League. Arsenal went unbeaten throughout the season.
The club did it.
And it was the following season that I think it was Manchester United.
Yeah, Man U 2-0. That was something.
Yeah.
Normally, now we're going to end that nonsense.
So things like this.
You know that nonsense.
So things like this happens in football. And on the flip side, you cannot underestimate Brighton or say Brighton is a small team. Manchester City has not won Brighton. They did last season. They played. I think they played 4-2 at their stadium, and they beat. They played I think 2-2 in Etihad. So yeah, Brighton is not a small team either, and they know how to go about their business. Even though they've sold some of their best players, but they bought quality players in their missing key spots, and yeah, they play beautiful football. And this is the English Premier League. You can't just on paper you say, oh, Manchester City is going to beat them 3-0, 4-0. But it doesn't work like that in the Premier League. We saw the matches that happened. We saw what happened to Tottenham. We saw what happened to Nottingham Forest.
Let me use the loss of Charles Anasolu. He said in Premiership, Yala here anybody can be beaten at any point in time.
Now when I said I don't lose, now you don't get
We don't remember.
Omenka,
Yes.
do you think Man City has a problem, or maybe their era don't end?
So you see, this might be an unpopular opinion, but this is why I don't rate Pep. Pep is the kind of coach that cannot do long term. When I say this, people feel they are making noise.
He has won 6 out of 7.
That is long term. What I mean long term, it's not 6-5 years. We're talking about 10, 15. It takes, so you can do 5 years because if you let's say for example you have a 25-year-old player. In 5 years you're getting to 30. So it takes those special coaches. I'm not saying Pep is not special. Don't take it away from him. But what I'm saying, there are some extra special coaches like Wenger, Fergie that can rebuild a team over and over again.
I was about to say
what with the same players, they've been bringing in new ones, small. Pep is not like that.
Yeah.
Pep is more like that. Buy this one and bring for me. Let me go. So what Man City is going to do now is probably going to spend a whole lot more money to get that same winning team that was using again. It does not bring up, even Foden now back on the bench. He does not bring up players. He does not chop them out like the way Fergie and Wenger used to do. Yes, you will not like they know how to renew team. You just did one season before you know, man, you don't get a new team. Arsenal don't get a new team. That's how they were doing it. But Pep, I don't think he's capable of doing it. And if he's, I don't see him staying after this season.
In the market.
Yes, power is in the market, not in building players.
Yes.
If he buys wrong, Man City is gonna have a bad season. If his players don't gel, bad season. Yeah, he's not going to go and look at the bench or go to the academy and spot 1 or 2 teams that can fix the immediate problem, like Louis van Gaal did when Man U was having issues. That's when he brought out Rashford. He brought out Rashford. Don't forget, this person also brought out Fergie, brought out Makeda against I think it was Aston Villa. Yeah, that 3-2 Makeda win now. I don't know, Federico Makeda. Those are coaches that know how to bring in people. See club. Once they don't have the full team, you go and bring Trent. You don't have to go and looking for the best right back in the world. You go bring Trent. You go bring Fido. So Pep does not have that team. And I don't see him staying long. I don't feel like he's very soon going to like, what's the next big sweetest team? or he will just go and rest and enjoy his money and wait for another club to call him. That's just my
I think it's still very early to judge. It's just 3 games. Pep is a fantastic coach. I'll give him that. He's a very good coach. So him losing to Brighton today is small team. I think Man U and Brighton play is going to be a tough match. So Brighton beats almost all the top 4. Excluding Arsenal. Arsenal is the top 4.
But the problem is that this Man City problem did not start from this season. If it was this season, if it was this season, we won't be having this conversation. All of us will be on the same page saying it is early. But we're talking about this now because we felt that okay, we have reached a new season. We're expecting something from Man City. The last season we could not even fathom what was going on in Man City. But now this season, he has the Rodri. He has everybody playing. So right now we're not asking ourselves, bro, are you sure we're not going to put you on immediate forward watch? Like the way my coach is now. I have Interpol watching him. It's every move. He's on forward watch. Because when we get to Man U's match, we'll discuss about for Pep, let's just give them time. You never can tell, like I said, you can never rule out.
Okay. So you know, based on what you said, Omenka, apart from, if you check, if I'm not correct, let me know. Apart from Fergie and Asawenga, I don't think there's any other coach in Premiership that have lasted. Club,
Moyes. Arteta has done 8 years. Yes, Arteta.
Okay.
Arteta is also a coach.
Okay, because I agree. David Moyes too, because David Moyes was when he was in Everton then, before he went to Man U to scatter his coaching career. So, but other coaches, even Jose Mourinho,
you know, they don't stop that one. You don't
Man U scattered his coaching career.
Okay, before Man U scattered his coaching career. Okay. So, because other coaches, even Jose Mourinho, all those other coaches, highest maybe they will say maybe like 2 years, 3 years. Their formation or their team, their game, this don't cast. You see that maybe their first season, they feel win league, they feel can't defend them. Maybe the 3rd season or maybe the 2nd season, you will not say they go down the struggle. They will even manage to even enter Champions League spot. It happened. It happened to Chelsea that went Antonio Conte. Antonio Conte came the 4th season, he won the Premiership. The 2nd season, he won the FA Cup. And that 2nd season, he won the FA Cup. Let's say Chelsea for 4th position as defending champion. Then the 3rd season, okay, they sacked him after the 2nd season. Yeah, they sacked him because Carlo Ancelotti, the 4th season, he won the Premiership and the FA Cup. What happened the 2nd season? Chelsea were struggling. I think we struggled. Less in our 4th position and the 3rd. They sacked Ancelotti. So that thing keeps happening. Apart from these coaches down, these few coaches down that we mentioned. So you know, English Premiership is not. It's not Bundesliga, it's not Farmers League.
I feel like it's a general culture shift in football. I don't think football coaches have much time as it used to have before. The figures now that are the money is is driven towards money and a systemic way of playing now. Remember when we're not that old though, I don't want to be old like that, but remember those days when we watch both teams go coach at the we go tune this out because you know say some people want collect better dribble. Now to watch match e be like say we dey watch, you just know what is happening, pass here, no flair for man.
Yeah.
See, when you tune into a Classico, you won't watch World Cup, you are excited. Because, see, those days I will finish watching I can't watch Ronaldinho because I know that somebody's going to collect.
And he will smile.
One person is not collect. It's not those collect. It's not now. Oh, wrong, kick ball, you run. No, that one they will stop the ball.
Dance.
They will give you receipts there.
Ronaldo go dribble, you go laugh. You go come laugh.
No, I don't think they are less.
I don't think they are.
I feel it's more of systemic than I'm changing.
The Premier League is is a very fast league.
It's in everywhere now. It's not in every only Premier League.
It's more of you running and
but it's everywhere. I want to say it's everywhere. It's across it all. There's no league. It's not about the league now. It's everywhere. It's just systematic. You can't say the only player while we're raving Yamin Lamar, is because he reminds us of the nostalgia of how football is supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's not necessarily.
The ball sticks to his leg.
Yeah, it's not because he didn't play anything special. It's special, but so it's special. But we want to watch him, but because he reminds us of when you want to go and try and collect ball from Messi. You play one string, or you won't go. All those fellow them ball when they go sit down like this, and they go open from midfield.
Yes.
Oh Jesus! Today, his touch alone can remove 6 of your midfielders. If you overrush yourself, if
he's the only footballer whereby
before he has already even dribbled you before you
even come.
I'm telling you.
It's not movement alone.
So see, I feel like I miss those kind of football. See where there's no flexibility. Like it's becoming too
boring.
I don't know what's
boring.
And I think the money they put into football these days, it's all about generating money and making passive income.
Yeah.
So people don't really have time for you to develop, have time, give you time and all that. Immediately you come to the Premier League, you don't hit the ground running.
As in, there's pressure. Yes, I'm telling you.
Immediately.
No time,
No, as in there's no time at all, because these players are being paid a lot of money. Do you understand? Okay, look at how much just average players, in my own opinion, they buy them for £75 million, £80 million.
How much did Liverpool buy for
how much Liverpool spent? In this transfer window alone, over 400 million. This is the first transfer window in the history of the English Premier League. They spent £2.7 billion just to buy players. And I can tell you for a fact, 9 out of 10 players that you buy, they won't be quality. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Egypt, Joker.
So
it's called
example, Joker.
Look, you see this former Man U coach, Ten Hag. He has been sacked already. Just after 2 games.
No time for
him. But they sold their players. They did not even replace. They did not even buy players to even. Okay, this one. Okay, no wahala. No wahala. So we're done with Man City. Now the Super Sunday. The Super Sunday match.
I just skipped us.
Super Sunday now.
No, Saturday we play now. What be this?
That's Saturday.
I don't understand. You don't know when we play.
You want drop us go.
You want drop us go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Sorry.
I forgot. Sorry.
If I go sorry. This is a wonder. If I'm going to be insulted in this show, me and Fon will not make it.
Forgive me, please. It was not intentional.
It better not be.
Sorry.
So happen again.
So the Red Devils ran away with 3 points.
We don't run away, we took it.
You understand? Yeah, okay, they took 3 points away. They grabbed 3 points. And my men here, I saw when Omenka was praying so hard, they both of them, they got to prayer warriors. Just even when they didn't get their penalty to score, they were praying so hard. And anyway, I'm happy for them because then, weeks back to back of always crying and carrying the chaplet and everything. But how do you guys feel?
Man U was
fun. You know what we do? We dedicate it. We are serving
a
living God.
We are serving a living God.
He will always provide 3 points.
We are serving the living God.
Thank you. We don't get any. We don't want to analyze anything.
Okay.
Now 3 points.
Man is after my life. I nearly died of
heart. But you feel good now.
Now you can have Super Sunday.
No,
what do you mean?
Give us time.
Mr. K has not given us his own.
He's not going to talk. See,
no, he's just.
Give us is when we see 3 points last. He always sees also. See. You need to give us in this show at least 5 minutes.
After the international break, we are going to Etihad to play Manchester City.
After
that, they are playing Chelsea. And Amorim, according to statistics, I don't think he has had won any Premier League match back to back.
No, he has not.
He has the worst winning rate in the
Why do you say he has not?
He has the worst winning rate.
I get Go and verify.
He has only won, I think, 23% of the matches he has played.
Before that match,
that was last season.
Before that match, it was
More analyze
29 matches.
I don't understand.
More analyze.
That was last season. This is the new season.
In those games, he won, I think, maybe 9. He drew maybe 12 and lost about 16. That is a very.
Would you say they were lucky?
Oh, they asked why you know they asked one.
I'm
That match would have ended.
But you know this guy was
Okay.
Our haters played.
our haters. They asked that they said.
Okay, so Mr. Omenka and Mr. Fon. What do you feel about that match? On your honest opinion.
After being insulted by Grimsby.
Nobody insulted.
No,
we are
I
just
was
stating
insulted
facts,
by
right?
Grimsby. I needed that win.
Okay.
I needed to make that win.
Okay.
Like, and we won at 96 minutes. It wasn't an easy game.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Do you feel you guys are lucky?
We were lucky.
Okay.
We were lucky. And
Oh,
in my preview before that,
Yeah.
I said every Man U player should get ready and we should need to pray. Because I don't know where our problem is. We have good players, we have coach, but we're not winning the games.
So the only thing we're missing was God.
Only God. All we need is God.
We have to
We play Arsenal like tomorrow no day.
Okay, you think other teams don't have God?
Wait, we have changed,
No.
officially changed our
It's our
name
time now.
from Red Devils to Red Angels.
Red Angels.
That's what we don't want to use devil
We don't
again.
want to use devil
We don't say that one
Let's
before.
not everything they
But let's go to Man U. Now, why we were even specific on the Red Angels. If you look at this season, Man U has created the highest amount of chances in Premier League. I'm not sure you're aware about that.
You won't be aware. He's full of hate. How will you be aware?
We have created the highest amount of chances in the Premier League. We had 29 shots against only.
Concur to that.
Same thing with Arsenal.
Verified.
Same thing with
Verified.
Fulham. Our problem is converting chances and holding games for a long period of time. And all we needed to see is progression. And we also needed that 3 points to boost your morale because losing is not easy. If they lose back to back, let's even bring it to real life. You don't try those girls, they don't deny you, they reject you. When you see girls, to talk to another girl go hard. So however we got that 3 points, we needed to get it for momentum. And I feel like when we go and catch Man City, Man City is actually going to be harder than Chelsea because I'm very sure. I am absolutely sure again on camera that we are going to batter Chelsea. And I have a bet with Luciano. If
Fresh, please.
with Fresh, if by chance Man U beat Chelsea, I will cut his jersey. You see that place that's supposed to write sponsorship where the Snapdragon did, so I go use this or Scotland. Make them know that I mean they sponsor their club because they officially engaged to me. But if they win, he has my jersey to cut. So I'm ready. I'm very sure. I am not taking that. If VAR will cheat, we shall look into proper investigation.
You know they fear already. If
VAR will not cheat for now. They don't cheat back to back for now.
Okay.
So I hope VAR will allow us to have a clean match. No wayo. If there's no wayo, my bet stands. I always back my club with my mind, my money, my life. Like they almost took it on Saturday. But I'm sure Bruno and Amorim will deliver me. Like I said, Amorim is on front watch. If you lose that match and then cut my days, waiting I go pick the ITC. Oh God.
You go see him, man.
But I know it's going to be an easy match.
Nice one. So, Man U, at least they are the team of the week. Yeah. If you check it, because they finally won a match after so many weeks and months of heartbreak. So, Super Sunday Super Sunday. That was
again mistake.
Wait, are you done with us?
Yeah, it's done. But again, another mistake.
You're done with us.
He said Super Sunday. Wait, what's super about the Sunday? Then I beat that normal Sunday.
Super Sunday.
Not a super.
A Liverpool and Arsenal match on a Sunday.
There's nothing super.
No, it's a Super Sunday.
It was a normal match.
It's not a normal match.
There was more rave in Burnley versus Man U than Arsenal Liverpool. Because Liverpool knew it was going to be easy.
That's your own opinion, though.
Liverpool knew it was going to be easy.
Super Sunday, Liverpool and Arsenal, Anfield. Man, that match. I don't even know what to say about that match. I don't know what I want to talk because, like say, both of them, they respect themselves as they play. And again, I don't expect that kind of score line. That match, I think say maybe over 3.5, over 2. This one score back. You understand? And so the match tire apart. Arsenal they fear to enter to mark. Liverpool said they fear to mark. They play, they respect themselves. Now my own opinion, I don't give you my observation for that match. What I watch. Then along the line, free kick come show. Salah had to step out, make that guy play. They know why he play. Even though they put 2 goalkeepers for that post, they don't go catch that ball. Because that ball, that last angle, he back or enter inside. So, Mr. Q.
We start with Bimbo now.
He doesn't have anything to say.
Let's express his sadness.
Why do you want
to? Okay.
He doesn't have anything to say.
Should we start with you,
Yeah, start. Leave Q.
Your honest opinion on that your match.
Be truthful.
Okay.
He can't.
No lies.
Obviously, I'm gonna be truthful.
No lies.
I don't make noise like
Be honest.
So number one thing is, you hardly expect Arsenal to go to Anfield and get a win.
Oh
So in the
wow.
last 12 matches,
Wow.
we've not had a win there. You understand? So it's not like I was expecting Arsenal to win, even though I understand the fact
Don't
that
forget to have your pre-match review. Your
even though I
thoughts.
understand the fact that we have a very good and a solid team that can win anything anywhere. We won Madrid, almighty Madrid, at the Bimbo. So for Liverpool, we played a good game. I'm not going to fault anybody. They played well. The only goal that separated both clubs is just a moment of brilliance. You understand? So it's not like they played us or we played them. It was a balanced game. You understand? If that particular minute was not there, that particular second that guy played that free kick, it could have ended 0-0. Nobody's going to come to Arsenal now and say, they played you guys didn't play anything, you guys flopped. No. Arsenal played Liverpool, the defending champion. Liverpool has spent over, before they bought this at the last player they bought in transfer market, they have spent over £200 million. You understand? They added £200 million to a team that won the league. So what do you expect? You didn't expect them to come and start forgetting that they are playing Arsenal. They would come all out for us. We came all out for them too, but the match was separated by just a minute of brilliance. It was a free kick. You understand? He could have gone out, he could have hit the back, he went in. And nobody's going to dispute the fact that, okay, yeah, they took the 3 points. That is football, that is premiership. Anybody can be beaten at any point in time. You understand? So,
but do you feel your coach Arteta would have done better? Like, what do you think about the lineup, the formation? Like, do you think say he's supposed to start this person like Odegaard now, where no start? Martinelli, because I was like me, I'm not an Arsenal fan, but as I watch the match, I feel say Eze supposed to start that match because normally Eze said like to play Liverpool well normally, and Martinelli said when he come here, just they run like person waiting for.
The only reason why we're having this argument here is because of that one moment.
No, that's not
brilliance. Wait. That moment of brilliance. If we had gone without Eze, Martinelli, or Odegaard, and we played new, nobody is going to judge that. Okay, yeah, you went to Anfield to go and pick a point there. You're still going to praise us that you went to Anfield to pick a point from the defending champions. So I'm not going to blame Arteta. Like I said, just that minute differentiated the whole match, the minutes of brilliance. So if Eze had come in before the time he came in, it could have still been the same thing. If he didn't come in at all, it could have been the same thing. That moment of brilliancy would happen at any point. Even if you have Ronaldo, Mbappe, Messi, that single moment of brilliancy will still separate it. It's not like they pressed us, they entered us, maybe our keeper saved us. You know, there's a difference between playing you and okay, yeah, thank God they didn't score, the keeper saved you. You need to play awful. We didn't play awful. They didn't even have a single shot at target before that particular free kick. So I'm not going to say we play nice. We are just being emotional because okay, yes, whenever you lose, you could have done this, you could have done that.
I know.
So I understand everybody shouting. And for man, you guys are saying, they were you. It's more like
No, we understand. I agree with you.
in life.
Yeah,
We are so used to winning. You understand? 1 minute you're losing because your moral is not and when you are used to losing, like my guys here, then you now win one match. It's like, oh my god! It's been long they had this kind of feeling last. Winning the match.
Fresh.
When we played Arsenal, we played in a very good game, but they came out victorious. They won us. We don't hear word from them. They were like, you didn't know that people will play a better game. But who won the game? Now he has changed his mind. He has changed his talk now.
You know what I noticed? I saw Bimbo in another life.
You were so
I was so sorry.
That's
for
what
her.
I just said. That's
for
what
her.
I just said.
He was trying to make us sympathize with him.
You just want to cry.
That's what I just said. I'm
Yes.
not used to losing.
But you know, that's why I wanted to correct you. You are used to losing
Who has the tissue
because you have carried second back to back. You have lost the Premier League back to back. So what people you should know that you are used to losing. So that's the only thing I have a problem with. You are used to losing.
The funny thing is,
but now
I would expect a Liverpool fan to have this loud voice.
Now let me see.
Why is it
that fresh? Can I analyze Arsenal match? I don't know why you're not allowing me.
No.
Okay, let me analyze it.
No,
I will not agree with
Mr. Omenka, you're not
I will analyze it
because you are
I will allow.
This is only Mr. Q. Only Mr. Q.
Allow me analyze what I want. Allow me analyze.
Okay, let me hear what you have to say.
Okay.
Let me hear what you have to say.
Arsenal fans keep saying, Liverpool spent 400 million. I'm using what Bimbo said. Arsenal also spent a whole lot of money. If not as much as Liverpool, if not more. If we go and calculate it, we never have to calculate, but they are on par with Liverpool and spending. Now, let me still correct you again. Go back, throw back. We'll go back 3 seasons ago when Arsenal was battling this league with Man City. Liverpool was nowhere in the picture. That's it. After that year,
in the picture.
After that year, Klopp left. And as I said, throw back to 3 years. After that year, Klopp left. So the next season, the Man City started messing up and an insult came in without buying anybody. He won the league. So Arsenal has no excuse to be playing nonsense. That is my problem with Arsenal fans.
So are you
wait, you say my honest opinion. Wait, no, I'm not saying they have to win entertainment. But if people have not noticed something here that is in this camera, is one Arsenal new behavior, which is called the Stoking syndrome. What they do, no, it's not Stockholm syndrome, it's Stoke City syndrome. What they do is that Arteta has spent 1.3 billion to defend and rely on corners. And you are telling me that if you get a draw out of Anfield playing that kind of nonsense is acceptable? Arsenal didn't come out to play. They came there to defend and try and score corner. How is that a tactic?
True. 7 corners.
How is that? They don't, and every time, if you go and watch our watch along, anytime you reach corner, Arsenal fans, oh yeah, this is one. This one, two, and it's the same thing that they did against Man U. Yes, it's the same kind of football. No, it's part of football. But you cannot spend 1.3 billion to depend on corners. It's the same thing that they did against Man U. It's my honest review. It's the same thing they did against Man U. They didn't play anything. How did they score? Corner.
Arsenal had more than something goes from corner.
The only reason they will play that match for 6 years against Liverpool. They are not going to score any open goal play. It was corner they were looking for. Corner. Once you reach corner, God come punish them. Sorry, back on wound. The new person will come in. Never learn.
You played well.
I'm not saying they did not play well. I say never learn on that corner routine. You know, say out of that 1.3 billion ahead, then they look. They will not go. They check. Is he not? Is he not? Yes. Say walk on the dodge. It's fine.
Okay, Mr. Q.
Well, it was a beautiful match. You know, in my opinion, you know, Arsenal played very well. Liverpool also played very well. Although Liverpool, you know, they were a little they didn't really attack in the first half of the game, but when they came back in the second half, because Arsenal has the best defense in the Premier League, you cannot take it away from them. They have not conceded any goal in this season. They've not conceded any goal. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? So yeah, that's what I'm trying to say now.
So they considered how many? They are considered one.
And you are considered how many?
How many have we considered?
We're not talking about us. We're talking about answer your question.
So the match could have ended, a stalemate, but just a moment of magic and brilliance from Dominic Szoboszlai. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? And that is what makes the English Premier League beautiful.
True.
You have to be 100% concentrated for 90 minutes. A little bit of a little mistake or a lapse in your defense can cost you. Do you understand? Because I see no reason why Zubimendi had to do that unnecessary tackle, and that was what cost them. They played a free kick, and the ball was at the back of the net.
True.
So in the Premier League, you have to be 100%, concentrated, so that at least you won't any slightest mistake, and the moment of magic or brilliance will give you a maximum 3 points. So I give that to Liverpool. Both teams played beautiful football, but
only one team played beautiful football.
So at the end of the day, it was a wonderful weekend with Premiership matches.
Yes.
Everybody, though some people lost, but this is what we miss in football. You understand? We always have something to talk about. You understand? Banter and everything. So from the books, I want to tell you that the Premiership team of the week, you understand? We want to do this 4-3-3 formation.
Yeah.
So the goalkeeper, Dean Henderson, Crystal Palace, Now he kept a clean sheet against Aston Villa with 4 saves. 7 crosses, on the air. You understand? That's the Henderson.
I'm giving it to Alisson.
Henderson was on top of his game. So defenders, Maguire, Crystal Palace,
Crystal Palace is really informed now.
Then we have Marcos Senesi
from Bournemouth.
Then we have Nodi Bukwele, that is Sunderland.
Okay.
Sunderland, he made 5 tackles, 9 clearances.
Sunderland hasn't won any game.
He won 7.
They're one of the best performing teams currently.
Won 7 of his 8 ground duels against Brentford. Then we have Adrian Truffet. Truffet, from Bournemouth. Won 12 defensive duels, made 4 clearances, and provided.
Any Arsenal player there?
I'm coming now. Relax. I've mentioned 4 defenders. I've mentioned 4 defenders already. So midfield we have Kevin Desbury Hall, Everton. That went from there. He was good. Then we have Bruno Fernandes. Came up with a true captain's performance. In the 7th minute. The Szoboszlai, Liverpool.
The two mistakes in that team of the week is Dominic Szoboszlai played as a right back for Liverpool, not a central.
Anyway, you want
right back. It's the formation. He was playing. He was playing for midfield.
He played as a right back because this guy is injured. Frimpong. Got from this. So he played as a right back, not a midfielder. And also in place of this man, what's his name again?
Bruno
Fernandes. I would rather put Enzo Fernandez, the Chelsea captain, down Bruno Fernandes.
Enzo Fernandez.
Even a Chelsea fan is doubting. Even a Chelsea fan is doubting you.
They will always do this.
I watched that Chelsea game and I wanted to slap Bruno Fernandes.
I was small glory. He wanted to take it away from us.
Sorry, Enzo Fernandez.
If you don't put Enzo Fernandez, then you probably put Caicedo, not to Bruno.
I know.
Okay, you can
it's
say
3 now. I call the 10 person.
But I've got the top person.
Space there. Why you put it on my space? You get problem.
I've got the top person.
That midfielders they
So the forward,
who's the third person?
João Pedro. João Pedro.
My captain, Premier League.
Then we have Bimbo.
Wait. Call her where? Take your time. Wait, don't rush. Don't rush.
Call her again.
Even my own player, even my player self, I don't stress me. Make sure you again. Bimbo.
For where?
Manchester United.
Thank you. We win.
We saw the strikers, Bruder from Brighton. Yes. He destroyed Man City.
So, what can we say about the
Wait, are you done?
Maybe
it's your players now. Give us an hour.
Give us an hour.
Make it your players.
Okay.
Give us an hour.
12 player. Bimbo.
Maybe I'll have Mr. Bimbo to make it with
Make it your players.
This is the window you come up and look at
So that the thing.
You know what? Okay. Still we don't do team of the week.
Yeah.
We'll do flop of the week.
That flop of the week.
We'll start with keeper. We'll start with keeper. Goalkeeper. Raya.
Go leave flop of the week for that.
No, If Arsenal don't do anything.
Okay, yeah.
Let's do flop of the week.
Goalkeeper.
Raya.
No, why would you say
Just
that?
leave him to answer.
You know South Africa will work it out.
No, you can't mention Ryan now. You can't mention when they are going
I will actually put Berenda for myself in the flop of the
You
week.
mentioned the goal you put the people that Man City goalkeeper. What's that name?
His new one,
Oh,
Trafford.
your keeper, yeah.
Consider 2 goals.
Yeah.
Trafford.
Even the goal you consider was a very cheap goal. Now, the first goal.
The only idea of this flop of the
I
week
don't know why I
is to fill Arsenal team in the flop of the week. Why are you changing the tactics? We don't already
leave that flop. Trust me.
Before we start
you have a chair of 4 man.
We'll do the flop of the
flop. Let's leave the flop.
Let's leave the flop till next time.
Yeah.
We'll do that next time. I pray, may your
Mona no go flop of the week.
that one concern you. All your players. All your players.
So, trust me, 3 man players must be there.
So, you know, this is viral on SOLOPREDICT TV, and you cannot see them now say the weekend go well. Some people cry, some people happy,
Some people say they cry.
some people say cry that, and they go cry blood till the next quarter, 22 weeks. That's a very sad one. The most painful thing where I know when they happen for this premiership, I say, if you come play and the next week come the international week, your team come go lose. That's in the pain. Even myself, everybody they test am. Myself, I don't think Chelsea will call lose. You know what season? When Chelsea lose like 4-0, they can't get international week for 2 weeks. God.
Then to add salt to injury, Nigeria can't play.
Nigeria can't play.
Come double up.
Then
if you don't want to now do the finale, you can't play FPL. You can't get low points. Hey, you're gone. Your week is destroyed.
So finally, we have come to the end of this segment. Yeah. You understand? We'll be back. We'll come back. Even this international we said, we dey for you now. Now SOLOPREDICT Sport TV we dey. So better watch us. Now we got to see. Now we be the channel.
Yes.
You understand? Mr. Omenka, thank you very much. Mr. Fon, thank you very much. Mr. Beams, thank you. Even though your voice is low, I can still feel your pain. Mr. Q, it's all about you. It's all about you. We are coming back live and direct.
Keep streaming.
Keep streaming. Thank you.
Subscribe, like. Thank you.